What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Angele Altieri if this is your first time here, and welcome to the video. Today I'm filming a full face of products YouTube or YouTubers made me buy that I actually like, that are stunning, that are beautiful. Look at the face. Look at it. Yeah, these are great. These are products that they told me to buy that I would recommend you to buy as well. So if you're interested in this look, because this is also me getting ready with the products, if you're interested in this look, if you're interested in the products and the YouTubers that I mentioned, then you know the deal, you know the drill, and you know the vibes. Let's get it. I just came closer than I'd like to admit to just filming this video in a pajama shirt. I just woke up from a nap, and that's quite clear in my actions right now. But let us get started, shall we? So first, we prime, as always. And for primer, Chic It Up, I have the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Primer. A couple YouTubers really like this, but I specifically remember L.A being the one to really put me on to purchasing this. Just take a pump of it. Actually, I haven't used this in a while because I was using it too much. Ooh, got a cold. Smells like banana chips. Am I in the center? No, I am. Yeah, it smells like banana chips. Which for me, it's not a bad thing. Really nice hydrating primer. I use it all the time. I actually bought travel size for vacation when I went on vacation. Okay, now my all-time favorite makeup product to ever exist, Planet of Earth, Milani Undereye Tint. I have the shade 120 Peach. This is absolute perfection. I spoke about this in lengths in my 10-minute makeup routine, so go check that out. But, oh yeah, the person who put me onto this was Jessica Braun. I think she was the first person, or really the only person that I watch who actually use this. You see the difference that just made? Yeah, I love this stuff. I don't need to say too much. It's good under concealer or on its own. It really evens out the tone of your eye area, your eyelids, evens it out. Nice and thin formula, doesn't crease, at least on me. It lasts all day. It's perfect. Alright, now my foundation. I actually have to mix this up a little bit because it's kind of light, but this is, oh my god, I'm gonna drop it. This is the Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation. I have the shade 40 Neutral Haze, and Juicy Jazz is the one that put me onto this. She like really loved it. I remember having this in my cart when I first saw it because I checked Ulta's new arrivals every day. And I remember seeing it, being intrigued, but I didn't bite the bullet quite yet. And so I saw her video and she was like, yeah, y'all need this. And I was like, say less, I'll get it. So I'm just using some L.A Girl Pro Pigments to deepen up the foundation. I have another color I'm hoping will help. Mind you, I did take APR in high school, so I should be better with my color mixing, but like I said, I just woke up. I did it, you guys. I mixed a color. Does it match though? I think it matches. Yeah. I really like this foundation because I should tell you guys, right? It has a really nice coverage. I would say it's full personally. Kind of orange. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's kind of full. Definitely buildable. Has a really nice. What do you? No. No. Just got like the tiniest stupid drop of foundation on me. I really like the finish of this foundation. It's kind of satiny, I would say. It's definitely not matte, but it's not super glowy. I guess it says it's a hydrating foundation, but it's not super glowy or anything crazy. It gives a nice natural look to the skin. It's not super natural looking because of how much coverage it is, but it does look really nice. Nice and smoothing, and it looks really good on my nose. That's how I know a foundation is good. By the way, to mix the colors, I used the blue shade, the orange shade. The orange does make it warmer and a little bit deeper, but the blue cancels out a lot of that orange tone. I just put too much orange. And then to help it all out, I put in the yellow, which helped to even out the tone a little bit. Using mixing pigments, by the way, who is it? Rose and Ben, she's the one that got me into the mixing pigments. I guess I should mention that because they also have a white, which helps you lighten up any foundations you have that you bought over the summer, which I will be doing at some point. Yeah, those are really good. They just are a little bit of a learning curve, learning to mix up colors and whatnot to help you out. All right, next product is the Dose of Colors Concealer. Miss Kathleen Lights put me onto this about a year ago. She was really into this. She's a creature of habit, so once she finds something she loves, she uses it till its death. This is one of those products. I have the shade 16, which is a teeny bit light for me right now, but the other one I have, I packed. I absolutely love this concealer. This is one of my all-time favorite concealers, actually. It's kind of self-setting where I don't really need to powder it, but I do because that's just how I do my makeup. I powder everything, even if it's just a light powder. It looks really nice on my nose, like really nice. It's hard to find that in base products for me, but it looks great on my nose. And it doesn't really crease on me. Keep in mind, sometimes makeup's very personal, skin specific, but it doesn't crease on me. Lasts all day. Great coverage. For me, full coverage. And you have a lot of shades and good shade range, I believe, because I'm pretty olive neutral undertone. And they have nice colors that aren't very yellow and aren't very peach. They have very nice neutral tones, which I appreciate. Next product is the Kosas Cloud Set Powder. I have the shade Comfy. This is a Jamie Page recommendation. She is quite literally obsessed with this powder, and for very good reason. It's like a cloud. It's like a cloud powder. It's very lightweight, and it has I wouldn't say a creaminess to it, but a creaminess to it, where it doesn't make your concealer or foundation cakey. I feel like you can really build it up, and it's still very lightweight and natural. It's a very lightweight powder. It will not dry you out. I feel like even if you had dry skin, you may like this powder. But if your skin's so dry that you don't use powder ever, then you still probably wouldn't like this powder. Because those are just the people that don't like powder ever. That's okay. I understand you. But I absolutely love this powder. It's not too mattifying. It's not drying. It's wonderful. It still looks very natural. I still have like a little bit of glow, a little bit of sheen. Love it. Okay, next product is the Alamar Cosmetics. What is this called? The Complexion Trio, Hydrating Complexion Trio. This is in the shade medium, but medium tan. This is a Cuban woman-owned business. Kathleen Lights put me onto this. She loves Alamar Cosmetics, because her friend Gabby owns it. And in fact, wonderful product, beautiful bronzer. They have 3 different trios. It actually has hyaluronic acid in this bronzer, so it's nice and creamy. I'm just dipping into Soltera and Always Summer, 2 bronzer shades, and there's a highlight shade I might dip into. And it's super smooth. It's so smooth. Such a lightweight, beautiful powder. And they're buildable, which I prefer because you don't want anything too pigmented that you can't blend out. It's not a matte bronzer either, which I don't like matte bronzers really at all. But it's not glowy, it's not sheeny, it's just satin. I'm just gonna take it on my temple, the outer corner of my eye. It's gonna tie it into my eyeshadow look later on. Next is blush. This is the Kimchi Chic Thailor blush. Thailor blush in the shade 06 Vacation. Trixie Mattel loves these blushes, possibly because her friend Kimchi owns it. That's the color. Nice neutral mauve. Stunning. These are powdery. Definitely tap those off. And I'm gonna do it from the temples to the cheekbone. Look at that. Yeah, that's pigmented. Super pigmented. Also, I tap into both of them, by the way. I love this blush because it's not glowy, even though sometimes I like a glowy blush, but it's sheeny. Is it just like a slight sheen that makes it super easy to blend out and apply? But it's not matte. I don't like a matte blush because then that emphasizes my texture more. They have a ton of colors. Highly recommend. And how cute is that Polly Pocket packaging? There's also no glitter in this blush. I hate glitter on my face, so that's a plus for me. Another product I love that maybe should have put on before foundation or powder, but it's fine. It'll work just as well. The Aura Glow Lust in the shade Pyrite. I don't really need to shake it, but wow. My favorite all-time favorite liquid highlight. It's stunning. Or just take some, that was too much though. Take some on my middle finger. Tap that on my face, and I use my ring finger to blend it out. I really like this because it's not a blinding highlight. It doesn't dry too quickly, but also doesn't stay creamy and tacky. They have wonderful shades that are very much a skin tone shade, which I really like because it's not too bronzed, it's not too pink, it's not too yellow. They are perfect skin tone shades that make your highlight look so natural. I know the Org brand is very expensive, but if there were one thing I would recommend you get from them, it's definitely this. And as you can see, it works well on top of the powder. It's a wonderful, wonderful formula. And I did want to mention Another highlight that skeptical of mentioning, the Ofra Steph Tom's highlighter, Milk and Cookies. I'm just gonna throw a little bit of this on because I really do love Steph Tom's. I bought this to support her, and it is a really great highlight. Just gonna go through the middle, put that on the highest point. It is really great highlighter, great formula. It's really smooth, nice neutral colors, a little bit bronzy. It's stunning, and it does smell like cookies, but Ofra's bad. Ofra did bad things. But if you still want to support her, I would get it. This is not coming back. So, all right, next product is the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Spray. Hyaluronic Acid Mist. Yeah, I use a lot of that. I also have travel size, which I packed. Bought a travel size for vacation. It's wonderful. What can I say? If you are oily, maybe not. But gives you a nice glow, really melts in all the powders you have. Even if you don't like powdery, this spray just makes it look even better. You know? Now this product I've heard about for so long, like so many years, probably since high school. And I just thought, what's the big deal? What's the big deal? What's the big deal? It's great. The Brow Flick from Glossier. I have the shade Brown. Kathleen Knight's recommendation, of course. She's obsessed with this thing. And it is great. I didn't think I would ever get into the brow pen craze, but I really do like it. It really is for me, you know? What can I say about this product? I did mention this in my 10-minute get ready video as well. But it does really nice hair-like strokes. Looks like you got some what is it? Microblading. That's what it is, microblading. I haven't heard about that in a long time. Microblading. But it gives that kind of look to your brows. It does have a little bit of a learning curve. Next product I really like that I tried to avoid getting because it's pretty expensive. The ABH Brow Freeze, which you cannot see because the glare, but it's the ABH Brow Freeze. Trust me. This is a Manny Mue recommendation. I bought it because like he was really loving it, and I've been interested in trying the brow soap trend. It's really good. I just dip my brush in and I tap off any excess because you really don't want too much. And then you just brush up the hairs. I feel like it really presses my eyebrows down if you're interested in that look. Next product is the Vive Muse The Essential Palette. Oh, it's big. It's beautiful. Neutrals. This is from Jamie Genevieve. I don't even watch her that much, but the look she creates with this palette is absolutely incredible. I'm going to take this shade Buff. There one, right there. Okay. Buff. These are a little bit powdery, so I would top them off. Tinter. I want to start my crease towards the outer portion of my eye and then blend that towards the inner corner. Still in the crease. Yeah, we're going to do something like this. I'm not going to build up that color too much. I'm going to leave it somewhat like this. I want to like recreate the look I did recently. It's Naba Side by Side palette because the look was fantastic. And I want to try it with these colors. Now I'm going to take the color Delicious with a bit of Lava Rock, like a tiny bit, just to cool it out even more. And I tap these colors off because they're quite intense. And I'm just going to stamp that on the outer corner in a wing shape. I really need to get my eyebrows on. Whoa. Whoa. And then once I get that color stamped, I just blend it out a little bit, still in that wing shape, so like a triangle, diagonal on my eye, but not too far in. No, she didn't do that just now. No, she didn't. No, she didn't just drop the whole palette. No, 10, nothing happened. I'm going to take a brush like this, which sometimes I use for highlighter. What I'm actually going to do is go into my bronzer and really pull that out towards my temple. Now I'm going to take some Lava Rock and Goodnight, like a tinter, and intensify the outer corner. Alright, so I'm going to line my lids with the Delicious shade, the Lava Rock shade. So it needs to be darker. A little bit of the black. Yeah, black, I guess. Just doing a lot of blending. Okay. The thing is, these colors really do blend nicely. And they are really helping me save this look. If they were terrible shadow formulas that I was using right now, I'd be in a lot of trouble. A lot. Into the shade Thea. This is a dirty, like, bronze color. Tap that in the center towards the outer corner, but not quite all the way. Then I'm going with some Carrot, which is like the golden one, towards the inner corner. These nails don't want me to do this. These nails do not want me to go in the inner corner. Then on the very inner corner, I'm going in with Glimmer, which is just like a regular, typical shimmer. Get that in the inner corner and kind of use my little brush here to somewhat create a crease moment, like a cut crease moment, even though there's no cut crease. I'm going to put that on the brow bone as well. I'm going to take a small brush, the shade Buff. So I'm going to intensify that buff color on the inner corner. Alright, so those are the eyes. I do want to mention this CoverGirl Exhibitionist Waterproof Mascara from Robert Christie. Well, it's not from her, but she's the one that recommended it because it really keeps her curl. And indeed, it does that. Even with the dramatic eye look I have, you could still see my lashes, see my mascara. Otherwise, my lashes just fall. My all-time favorite lip combo, you guys. Like, all-time favorite. All-time fave. I wear this lip combo too much where I need to force myself to switch it up. But I really don't want to. This is a Vive Muse Modern Lip Definer in the shade Bark. Again, these two are from Jamie Genevieve. Ooh! I just love how long wearing they are. They're creamy, but not too creamy where they slip around. They're not dry enough where you can't get the product on. know this like 90s deeper nude lip liner. And then the Vive Modern Matte Lipstick in the shade Treasure. I love her shades that she originally came out with because you could get a pinkier nude, a more warm tone nude, neutral nude, very light, very dark. You could really experiment with the colors of the lip liners and the lipsticks to get your perfect nude. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so good, and it is matte. I've been very tempted to buy another one. And although these are matte, they don't emphasize, yeah, that's a word. They don't emphasize any dryness on my lips, which, you know, nobody wants that. But they are matte, and they do last really well. And then my favorite gloss to top off this combo is the Colourpop X Robert Christie Wildflower Luxe Gloss. Just think it goes perfectly. Stop. Stop it right now. Stop it right now. That's it. That's the look. I'm having like a caffeine high situation right now. Ugh. So that's it. That's the end of this video using all the products that I'm loving that YouTubers made me buy. There are other products, obviously, from YouTuber brands especially, that I really love and enjoy. And honestly, a lot of my collection I buy because YouTubers say it's nice. So there's that. These are just some of the standouts, like absolute favorite products of mine that I've been told to get. Let me know down below some of the products you've bought that YouTubers made you buy where you're like, wow, okay, I need that. Also comment down below what YouTuber is the one that no matter what they say, you believe it. Like no matter what product they love that they use, you know you'll love it too and you want it. I think that person for me, is Kathleen. Whatever Kathleen likes, I'm like, yeah, I'll try that. Or even Jamie Page, because Jamie Page, she just speaks so highly of certain products. I'm like, how can I not get that? And there's a hair bothering me. Alright, so that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button down below, comment, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification if you're feeling froggy. I post all the time. If you like me and you like this video, share it to a friend, one friend, all your friends, Instagram, Twitter. I link all my social media down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to catch you in the next one.